Hey Soul Family, this is Dee from the Garden of Dee, and I'm back in the kitchen cooking or baking my favorite holiday cookie, which is a pistachio cranberry shortbread cookie. I only bake it during the holidays, because pistachios cost a lot of money. Anyway, it's my favorite cookie, and I just wanted to share it with you. So we're gonna start off in the mixer. We're gonna have some butter, and we're gonna take the butter and we're gonna cream the butter. We're gonna get it creamy, and then we're gonna add in 2/3 cup of sugar. All right, and get it nice and go in there. Okay, we're gonna let that kind of cream up. What is something that you make just for the holidays? I mean, we make turkey and all that kind of stuff, but do you have a special recipe that you make for the holidays? Leave it in the comment. Is it a special dressing? Is it a special soup? Is it some kind of, something, a special cookie, a cake, a bar? Is it a special holiday drink? If you have something special that you do for your family during the holidays, leave it in the comments. And this recipe will be in the description. I'll put it in the description if you decide that you want to try it, if you're a shortbread lover. Now, if you do not like pistachios, you can substitute it with pecans or walnuts, maybe macadamia nuts or Brazil nuts, whatever your favorite nuts is. But just remember that if it's a really big nut, you want to chop it up. And what if you don't like cranberries? You don't have to put the cranberries in it. You can substitute lemon zest or lime zest, maybe about a tablespoon of it to put in it. You can do cranberry lemon, you can do cranberry lime. You can substitute raisins or whatever your favorite dry fruit. It can be apricots or anything. So, yeah, always a baby in the house. It can be dried cranberries or whatever. What I usually do is anytime I'm putting dry fruit in a baked good, I will soak them in warm water first for maybe about 30 minutes until they plump up. Because have you ever had that cookie where you're eating the cookie and it tastes burnt? Well, you want to kind of rehydrate them a little bit, put a little water in it. All right, so we're going to go back to this recipe. Look at that, it's nice and whipped. That's what we want it to be. Whip it real good. Okay, we're going to turn this off. And then we're going to add an egg yolk. I just want to get all my ingredients together. And then we're going to add some vanilla. So I'm going to turn it right back on. So you want to separate your egg, get your egg yolk. Now, if you don't know how to do the thing with the two shells, this is what you can do. You can crack your egg in your hand, leave a little gap, hold on to your yolk, and put it in a separate container. That's the easiest way to do it without worrying about it. And if you should get a shell in your egg, you would wet the tip of your finger and stick it down in there. And I don't know why, but the water will adhere to the shell. It'll come right out. Okay, so we're dumping this in. Little eggy egg. And this is my homemade vanilla. I've been having it since 2018. And it's E&J over vanilla beans. Honey, it's so good. Ah, the joy of a happy baby. All right, we're gonna do an 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, because when you're making sweet stuff, you gotta have a little sugar in it. I mean, a little salt in it. The salt brings out the flavor. Okay, so we're gonna do a teaspoon. I like this. I even have it in my coffee. I'll put a little bit in my coffee. All right, here we go. So we're gonna do a teaspoon of that. All right. My cup running over. Ooh, the smell. Oh my God. So I gotta go put some more brandy in this. All right, so that's going. And so we're gonna beat that for about a minute until the yellow disappears. Okay, so we're gonna add now our flour. So what I wanna do is I'm gonna get some parchment paper, and I'm gonna put the flour on the parchment paper. It just makes it easier to put in the mixer. And you do not want your mixer on high, because you'll be wearing the flour instead of eating it. All right. Let's get a quick lift. And we're going to let that go in there. mixy mix. A little mixy mix. All right. Yeah, we're cheering on. We're cheering this thing on. All right. So we have that. And then we have our pistachios and our raisins. Now I have a lot of pistachios. It's about a cup. I'm going to add that in. And we're going to add in our cranberries. Now I bake these cookies, and I used to give them out, but look like when I give them to people, they'll never have enough of them. I'm like, oh my God. So white chocolate chips, again, you don't have to use white chocolate chips. You don't have to use any chips. You can substitute it. It's the base. If you have that good shortbread base, add what you want to it. Make it your own. You know I'm all about tweaking and doing your own thing, so you're going to add that in. Let me stop talking and put this in here. All righty. Ooh, that smells so good. Y'all need to smell this. All right, I'm trying to speed up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Whip it good. Whip it real good. All right. Here we go. So we're going to move the camera a little bit and let you see what's going on. You hear all them giggles in the background? It's my grandbaby. She's so tickled. All righty. See that? Look at the color. I'm just going to put a little bit to the camera. Look at that red and green. You see that? All right. This is just part of the process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this off of the mixer and I'm going to put it onto the parchment paper. Hold on. All right, we've moved it to the bowl and we put it on the parchment paper, and we're going to shape it into a log. And then what we're going to do, we're going to roll it up in the parchment paper. You know, it doesn't have to be, it can be round, it can be square. Mine's always kind of squarish. Okay, make you a little log right there. Now, another thing you can do is if you like the flavor of almond, you know, almond shortbread's always so good. You can add some almond flavoring in it, okay? And then you're just gonna take this. Get up in there, honey. We need all y'all up in there. And you're gonna roll it, and pat it, and mark it with a B. No, you're not. Okay, and you're gonna put this in the refrigerator. I'm gonna get the other one rolled up and put this in the refrigerator, and you're going to let it chill for an hour. And then after an hour, we're gonna come back and we're gonna cut them and we're gonna put them in the oven and bake them. And yeah, we'll enjoy these good Christmas cookies. All right, stay tuned. All right, we're back and our cookies are out of the oven. They're on the pan and they've cooled off. Just gonna put a little closer to the camera. See, you got little brown, little edgy edges. This is just beautiful. Oh my God. So we're gonna try one of these cookies. Ooh, I'm so excited. So I'm gonna give y'all a little close up of it. See the little glisten on it from the egg wash? See, it's nice and brown. Ooh. All right, let me take a bite. So good. So good. Make you want some. You need to bake some. I'm gonna try not to eat them all up. All right. From my home to your home. From my garden to your garden. Merry Christmas. Have a blessed day.